Hello, welcome to or back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Leo, so please keep in mind that they are general messages. They will not resonate with everyone, so please just take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else to appreciate, and that goes for all the posts on my channel as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your reading, Leo. Alrighty. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donations are greatly appreciated in support of my channel. We've got Saturn. There's some kind of karmic lesson, or you have Capricorn in your chart, or this is about Capricorn energy or lessons involved with that, with Saturn. What do we got? Who or what is around you? So this may not be your energy, or you're being cautioned with this energy, or there's been limits imposed with who or what is around you. Okay. Your ideas. You have a maturity here. If you're learning the lessons that Saturn brings, there's a maturity with your ideas. That was the idea of the lesson. Short-term trip. There's a caution regarding this. What is that about? There's a responsibility as power and status with who or what is around you. Could be involved with a large institution or some type of overwhelming event. Okay, Leo. Please keep in mind that I'm not pulling cards for personal purposes right now. So if you'd like a private reading from me, that information is in the description box. This is a live reading for Leo placements, or if you're cross-watching for a Leo. Flipper switch switch the roles. This energy is fluid. Or flipper switch the energy. I don't know how I was going to say that. Either way, it works. Okay, Leo. What is happening for Leo at this time? All right. There's a quick way here, and there's a belief with Gemini. This quick way could be a quick communication, or there's something quick about it. I'll just move my arm out of the way. It's not even in the way. Do a little at a time. Quick. That's kind of interesting. Okay, that's opposite. Do a little at a time and quick. Okay, not sure what is happening here for real about that. Quick trip, caution, sacrifice, confusion, Neptune. Okay, there's some kind of confusion regarding this. Maybe it's being cleared up. Yeah, what's happening for Leo this time? Okay, you're coming out here with the fifth house. Fun, romance, and art. Dramatics as well. Trusting here. This is a flip side. This could be investments. But this being asked to have fun, or this is what's supposed to be fun, or this is about romance, your beliefs, what you value, making art, valuable art, dramatics, resources, other people's resources. There's the who or what is around you. Who or what is around you, looking at your resources, possibly. Here you are. Could be in a leadership position, or this is some kind of authority. Because that is a south node energy of the sun are coming out of it. What is this dramatics here? This fun, dramatics, romance, and art. Oh, okay. That confusion about the resources or the sacrifice, your resources. Dramatics to sacrifice or cause confusion, or there is confusion around what you value, the value of something, and the resources, where it came from. Okay, resources aren't just tangible things. Resource is where something comes from. So it's like when you write a paper you put your resources. It came. Okay. So, oh, maybe it's not. I don't know how literal. Who or what is around you? Okay, you sacrifice resources about who or what is around you. Short-term trip again. So this could be a difference in beliefs here, because I got beliefs with the second house, and that is Taurus energy, third house, Taurus, Gemini. No, okay, I don't know. But anyway, what you value? Okay, there's confusion. Now I'm confused. Okay, not really. Let's see. Controlling the situation. Sacrifice. The dramatic sacrifice, control the situation. Scorpio, Pisces. Overwhelming. Idealization. The highest and lowest aspects are here. Whatever's dramatic, again with the power and status, you're being asked to be direct with this energy. Control the situation. What was this? The sacrifice was about giving up something. Day to day, because I saw day to day with Capricorn. There was a confrontation possibly about a fortune or a resource or a resource attached to a belief. Let's see. I'm going to get some tarot. Page of Swords, looking into, spying at, or this is what caused the dramatics, though. Looking at something too much, possibly. Four of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Death in reverse, Emperor in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. There was some kind of overindulging and a wish fulfillment of a control issue. Somebody tried to step back here and made a change, nurtured themselves with the Queen of Pentacles. And there's been the dramatics of looking at that. It has to do with some kind of fun or romance. Okay. Leo, what is this fifth house energy? Hope I mentioned it was the fifth house that came out first. Might not have. So anyway, what is this fifth house energy for Leo? The world's in reverse. Okay, because of the dramatics here of this trusting, this, so your intuition maybe being blocked there. Queen of Swords in reverse, dramatics, not closing out the cycle. There was some kind of benefit with this Page of Swords that wants to come out. But now there's judgment. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The ideas, the potentials are not going anywhere. It's like it doesn't matter how much someone looks at something. If the potential's not there. Let's see. What is this fifth house energy? Okay. Leaving someone out in the cold or this is abandonment issues, confusion regarding the sacrifice. There's also injury here. This guy's on crutches. That's the dramatics. Okay. That's the truth. Some kind of truth coming out about the sacrifice of what somebody idealized here in some type of way. This also is a narrative or thoughts with the sword here and the levers. Gemini energy. This was overwhelming, possibly. This Five of Pentacles going into the cold, and then the idea is to come back out of the cold with a choice, a clear choice or a good choice, or there was a choice made with the levers. I'm going to cover up here that and the Ten of Pentacles. So this was generation. There was support here. There's confusion around somebody's support or how they went from the Five to the Ten of Pentacles, because I got sacrificed, because somebody sacrificed something for something else. Maybe that was you. Two of Pentacles, juggling. These are more Pentacles. These are the Seven Pentacles. 5 and 2 are 7. confusion regarding somebody's choices, but the choices led to less potentials because the Seven of Pentacles was in reverse. This is upright, but this is the potentials required change with the Death card or Scorpio. I have Scorpio here twice. Releasing control of the situation and trusting the highest aspect or this power of prayer that comes in here. Taking a step back from any anxiety here or trouble and transforming or transmuting that energy, worry into rest and then renewal. Let's see, confusion regarding someone's healing here. The manifestations, 8 of Wands, confusion regarding sacrifice. The manifestations, the potentials, the actions. The actions, King of Cups. This is emotional maturity about a dream here. I do have the highest and lowest aspects of dreams and a situation. 5 of Cups in reverse, Devil in reverse, emotional maturity to come out of the dramatic part of it that the devil created here at one time, or the attachment to the 2 or the 3 cups or whatever surrounded this situation to begin with. And I say situation right here. Tower. A change in residence possibly took place. What's happening here? So manifestation. Now the Queen of Swords is upright. All right. That's the idealization of the boundaries or the control of the situation, or now putting an end to the dramatics to get to the resource. To get the Moon in reverse. Okay. There was some kind of illusion. This was the intuition. The Moon. Moon is illusion and fear. But it's coming out of a fear of this give and take, or this receiving, or why someone was receiving. What is this? Queen of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles I saw in reverse. So that was an imbalance or minor injustice or something, an injustice. Part of the lowest aspect. Could have been overwhelming. Let's see. Hangman coming out sideways. Leo. Okay. So it's about seeing a higher perspective. Somebody's on their way to doing so because Queen of Swords, because boundaries, when you set boundaries, it shifted the energy. 4 of Cups in reverse. We saw that. Okay, it's about focus with that day-to-day focus. Higher perspective on a day-to-day with that prayer and the boundaries that are set. Page of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Cups is upright. So have an emotional maturity to know what to focus your attention on, because this news, Knight of Pentacles upright is slow and loyal, and Knight of Pentacles in reverse is the opposite. So it would be maybe fast and this. It's like, can you trust the news? Oh, can you trust the news? World in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. Then you got Temperance. Okay, so I don't know. I just asked, let me see. Can you trust this news? Or what's this news? The Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, not really. No. Why? 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. That led to the 5 Pentacles. Somebody not giving and receiving equally. Death. All that's changing. Or this was a contract to show someone something. a higher perspective. Did they find a higher perspective? I see the Ten of Cups. So somebody went toward the Ten of Cups, the highest ideal, and now are doing things to protect their own energy here. Whether it's you or someone else, Leo, I don't know. Let's get some charms and pull some. There's also other things in here, and we're gonna see what comes out. Could be relevant to your situation or be synchronistic. Let's see. Yeah. I have an owl here representing some kind of wisdom. Okay. Gaining wisdom, having wisdom, using wisdom. The owl spirit, whatever that represents to you, or you could look that up. We have a number 10 that's been coming out every time. So number 10, this looks like antique to me. So this is like an antique pendant with a number 10 on it. I don't know what I was thinking when I acquired that. That was a long time ago, I'm sure. All right, I got 2 keys. 2 keys. Okay, there's 2 keys to something here. Keys to the confusion or keys to the idealization here. The highest and lowest. You have the key to the highest and the lowest aspect, Leo. And then you got the sun and the starfish and then self-confidence. This represents a lot of happy changes too. And this confusion being brought to light about the confusion as well. The keys to you got the keys to the manifestation here. I got a starfish and this blue and brown tiger eye representing self-confidence and self-esteem. Let's see. All right. Well, that's fun. Okay, I like doing that. Okay, what's happening? Taking flight, uplifting, at peace with decisions. All right, so this is on the flip side of this. Got games, fun. All right, taking flight here. So someone's taking flight, and that you might have a change in a flight, turning back. Okay, could be turning back from somebody's because you're walking away because, wow, wait a minute, unreceptive to new ideas. So you're turning down energies that are in the past. The 80s, the 1980s or the 80s could be relevant here, or a flight in the 80s could be relevant here that you took, and you're at peace with that decision. Leo, what's happening here for you with this 5 of Pentacles? It did have to do, so being at peace with your decisions around a 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. It's all forked up and time in the behind. Okay. So you see your part in this somehow, in the confusion, or you're seeing where this led, gone away. Somebody felt in the cold because somebody went away. Like oil and water, separate lives drift apart. So this fun romance drifted apart, and it led to the 5 of Pentacles, or it amplified some kind of abandonment, root chakra issues. Right for the picking, perfect timing, get ready. There's confusions about what came in for someone here. It's a good investment. Okay, you had a good investment, or there's a good investment showing up because I don't know if it's from the past or not. I mean, a good investment. I mean, not rest my, if when I rest my arms, the camera moves more because it's my phone. Glowing results, clarity, seeing the whole picture. Wow, you get the 2 keys, the highest and the lowest aspects over this confusion and sacrifice. You get glowing results here. Wow, and manifestations. Okay, because you've got better things coming and more in alignment with what you're actually doing. Getting satisfaction, good times, happy ending, happily ending the what's drifted apart, or gaining the wisdom and the 10, the ending. That's like, since the Ace of Swords came up, that's like the Ten of Swords ending, and then the Ace of Swords victory, beginning. Okay, there's grinding gears with a sacrifice. You could have put a lot of time and energy with these trying to manifest something that's confusing or was confusing. It says don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. Okay, so it's like you've been warned or something. You're yeah, shady deal, dark road, moonlighting to get by. You took a risk, or you're being asked not to risk it all on controlling the situation, setting proper boundaries. Here, cutting. I wanted to say cutting the cord, but it says cut short. Well, okay. We started with this card, and we're ending with this card. At first, it said took flight, drifting apart. Here, somebody's left out in the cold, making choices, juggling. There's all sorts of confusions, working real hard to try to clear up some confusions, but the keys are available here. Okay. The other side is what it just came out on with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, is about cutting it short. So that's that Queen of Swords, uphill battle, fighting for a lost cause. It's the flip side. So that higher perspective, the Hangman came out sideways, that higher perspective. It's so something still wishy-washy, unable to decide. Having blind spots, what you see isn't real. I just said that. Okay, let's clarify this. Leo, Devil, energy. Okay, Capricorn, energy. Fire, Devil, energy. Overcoming the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So all this focus has been on what's happened, and not so it's more like why did this happen to me instead of why did this happen for me type of thing is what I'm getting. Okay, this drifting apart and this Five of Pentacles, Hermit. So we have Virgo energy. All right, like so could have been had a. Let's try that again. You could have had something scheduled with a Virgo energy or Virgo in your chart, and that changed because something was too dramatic or got dramatic when it was not supposed to get so far or something. Six of Pentacles in reverse. We saw that earlier. So it's like the Five of Pentacles and then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody felt shortchanged when somebody drifted apart or something. Hierophant in reverse because of a contract, or it was unconventional, or there's sacrifice, one thing for another. There's confusion. And the rose-colored glasses are still on from the past. So this is the past because it's just showing up right here. 6 to 7, overcoming the confusions, but glowing results, clarity, the sun, and the keys, clarity to the confusion, or this injustice, this drift apart. Yeah. Four of Cups is upright. Okay, you could be like turning something down, or you just about turning something down with the Four of Cups. You're getting the whole picture of what or who is around you, who involved with the Nine of Cups. King of Pentacles in reverse, Devil energy, win at all costs. Somebody's still attached to this, grinding gears, working hard. The Devil, grinding gears and working hard, and then there's satisfaction, confusion. Okay. What is this for? The plan or contemplation or a choice in a plan or a confusion. This is stepping back or out of it, though. This isn't like being way up in it like the Five of Wands. Two of Wands is, carefully making a choice, because these 8 wands and these 2 wands that you have equal 10 wands, burdens. So, burdens, and then it says don't risk it all on these burdens. These burdens have to do with the Chariot in reverse. Some kind of blockage. King of Wands in reverse, it takes you off your path. King of Wands. That's your energy. Chariot in reverse. Moon in reverse. So how paths are different here. Overcoming any fears or illusions with the moon in reverse. It's also about what others might think about that you're turning something down. What is this? Page of Cups in reverse. Turning something down. Don't risk it all on this. The offer isn't genuinely. That's why you cut it short. Okay, so you're cutting this. You set your boundaries, enforcing boundaries here. The Star Aquarius energy. Forcing. Or enforcing. Justice, the world. Closing out a cycle of an unequal give and take. Hope being restored for justice here with 3 major arcanas showing up under the Page of Cups. Okay. With this hard work, a lot of hard work was put in, or finances or resources were put into something. Tower in reverse. Okay. So rather something blow up in your face, you'd rather see a result here. Tower already occurred, or cutting it short because somebody, you would like to avoid a tower, or the tower happened. 9 of Cups, Emperor in reverse, like that was the plan. 9 of Cups, Emperor in reverse, win at all costs. Devil, Capricorn energy, overbearing or you're cutting things short. What is that? Oh, the lost cause. There's a lost cause. What is it? What is the lost cause? Inside. Oh, deception, hiding things, emotions, many things here. 7 of Swords, deception, controlling your situations, emotions, and that blocks your movement. That Chariot in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups. That's what's being cleared up. Let's get some advice. What's going on? Use your intuition. Trust your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. Own your divine power. Right behind that. So you have sugar light, or I think that's how you say that. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment, and then be extra aware of your inner knowing. Trust your inner knowing about what you're giving to, because this was an unequal give and take there. Ready to love again. You have an answered prayer coming in. All right, cool. What is up for Leo? Overcoming one thing and then moving to another thing. Control issues are in reverse. Okay, control issues right there with hiding something. Own your divine power came out again, and now it's in reverse. You replacing these issues with assertiveness and empowerment with this tiger eye energy. Natural beauty and authenticity with fluorite. So that was like sideways. So there's confusion about what you're giving to, what was authentic, or the parts of you that you needed to see with these keys here. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable. I was going to say beautiful, and beautiful too, inside and out. Fluorite. Okay, no longer. So that's what's natural and authentic. Okay. Heightened intuition again. Moonstone again. Trust your inner knowing as it is trustworthy. Moonstone. Put that back and get one last unconventionality coming out with Molavite. What else does Leo need to know? Socialize and join in is in reverse. All right. Heightened intuition at the bottom of the deck, and I put it on top. So there you go. Trust your inner knowing about a group. Socialize and join in is in reverse. Soda light is throat chakra energy, and when it's in reverse, it's blockages there. Unconventional for you to detach from a group. Your unique qualities are an important part of your purpose, and it's okay to feel and to be different from others, because remember, God made you naturally beautiful. It's like in the image of, so you know, in the image of your creator there. Good. Okay, make healthy and supportive friendships and connections by getting involved with like-minded people. Well, there you go. It's in reverse. Once you detach from one thing, you allow space for something else. Trust your inner knowing about this. Forgiveness is needed here. And there's a religious or spiritual community behind the forgiveness that is here for you, Leo. Possess self-confidence is in reverse. Okay, so wherever you lack the self-confidence, to not get drawn back into the dramatics and give to something. Focus on the positive came out in reverse. So whatever was owning your divine power in reverse, it was negative and it was draining in some type of way or toxic. Appreciate your talents is in reverse. So that's the opposite of natural beauty and authenticity. It was about judgments. So negativity or the blockage of not trusting your inner knowing and this talent. I said not trusting your inner knowing and trust your intuition is in reverse. Okay, focusing on a judgment instead of appreciation of a situation and seeing the beauty of something is a blockage with this confusion. Let go of the ego. Ego has something to do with this. Control the situation with Scorpio. It was overwhelming. There's possessed self-confidence, again, in reverse. So the ego and the confidence. So there was some kind of ego attachment here. I'm not sure what. Abundance, because you're right. So we started with the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, possible homeless, dramatics, and then somebody got confidence, abundance, belief. Oh my goodness. So what is this ego in reverse? One more. And then I'm going to end it. Thoughts. Somebody thought. Well, the thoughts create your reality, and it's in reverse. So this negative thoughts created a reality. The lowest aspect in which showed weaknesses somewhere here for you to strengthen with appreciate your talents and you have natural talents to be discovered as well. It's not about sacrificing one thing for another. Something that's natural is natural. It's the opposite of force, I should say, maybe. Not nature is a force in itself. So when any force applied to that is, extra. All right, something like that. I'm going to end it there. I hope this is helpful. Thanks a lot.